When a candidate asks an AI, what's it really like to work at your company? The answer they get isn't just a summary of your careers page anymore. Nope, the AI has become a detective, and it's actively fact-checking your brand. In this explainer, we're going to break down exactly how it thinks. So how does this actually play out in the real world? Let's dive in. We're going to follow an AI as it tackles a real query about the global bank, HSBC. This case study is really going to pull back the curtain on how these machines evaluate a brand. Okay, so to understand the final answer the AI gives, we have to start right where it starts. And you'll see that right at the beginning of its process, there's actually a huge opportunity for employers. Just look at this data. AI platforms, we're talking ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini, they all give massive weight to your official careers website. It's their #1 source. It's the primary place they go to build the whole foundation of their answer. Now, seeing that might give you a false sense of security, right? You might be thinking, great, I control the narrative. And you do, but really only at first. The AI's process is so much smarter than just repeating your marketing copy. There's a catch, and trust me, it's a big one. So let's do it. Let's look inside the AI's black box. We're going to examine its actual reasoning process, its chain of thought, for that HSBC query to see exactly what happens after it scans your official website. Turns out the AI follows this really clear 3-step process. First, it creates a blueprint by scanning your corporate site. It learns what you claim your culture is all about. But then, it immediately, and I mean immediately, moves to step 2, the fact check. It starts to verify every single one of those claims against the outside world. And this, right here, this is the AI's first critical pivot. It literally says to itself, my focus shifts towards synthesizing culture versus corporate communications. It's not just gathering information anymore. It's actively looking for the gap between your marketing spin and the on-the-ground reality of your culture. And this quote just brilliantly illustrates that fact check in action. Listen to this. I'm now integrating information on employee sentiment. While HSBC touts Best Places to Work awards, I found evidence of falling morale. The AI is directly comparing two completely conflicting stories. On one hand, you've got the official messaging about winning awards. On the other, you've got raw, unfiltered employee sentiment from sites like Reddit and Glassdoor. So this is the really crucial part. What happens next? What does an AI actually do when it finds a direct conflict between what a company says about itself and what its employees are actually saying? It runs a credibility test. It's weighing the evidence. You've got the official story over here, awards, diversity, inclusion, and the external findings over there, low morale, bureaucracy, and worries about strict return to office mandates. When your official story doesn't line up with the external data, the AI basically downgrades the credibility of your corporate messaging. It reduces its influence on the final answer. And that credibility test, well, it directly shapes the final, very nuanced answer that the candidate gets. And it's not just an average of the two stories, it's something way smarter. The result is a balanced summary. You can see it here. It includes the pros, which were likely confirmed on the corporate site, like global mobility and good benefits, but look at the cons. They are directly informed by that external fact check, the bureaucracy, the slow pace, the strict RTO policy. That negative sentiment is directly tempering the positive corporate claims. So, what's the big takeaway here for all you employer brand and talent attraction specialists out there? Well, this isn't about losing control of your brand. Far from it. This is a call for a whole new level of authenticity. Your power now lies in alignment. You still get to write the script that the AI starts with, which is a huge advantage, but you need your employees' actual experience to sign off on it. The goal isn't to fight the algorithm, but to give it a consistent, authentic story that it can confidently tell. Brand expert Ben Phillips puts this so wonderfully. He says your employer brand should be a mirror. Polish the thing standing in front of it, not the glass. The focus can't just be on polishing the message anymore. It has to be on improving the actual employee experience that the message is supposed to reflect. So that leaves us with one final critical thought. Your brand is being evaluated by these AI models as we speak. So the question for you is this. If a candidate asked an AI about your company today, would your reality back up your promises? Is your brand ready for the credibility test?